Looking through the visuals from our team in Post Tohoi, there was a lot of emotions, anxiety, commotion. When news that 2 out of the 7 Orang Asli children were found, it rocked the base camp. This week on Crime Watch Raw, we bring you their story. As they brought in Miksudia Aloj and Noreen Yaakob, the search and rescue team were quick to rehydrate the children. They were frail and weak, the result of being in the jungle for more than 40 days. It was Thursday, October 8, that the STARS crew left to Gua Musang. The night before, the body of Sasa Sobri was found just 500 meters from Post Tohoi. They arrived at the Gua Musang hospital at 2:30 p.m.
Hari ini pihak keluarga datang untuk mengecam muka anak mereka lah. Mereka jumpa pada jam 7 malam di Sungai Perias lah, berdekatan dengan SK Post Tohoi. Dan daripada semua keluarga tu, Sobri bin Latif dan Amir anak perempuan Alung, dia mengesahkan bahawa itu anak mereka.
Itu orang pembalakan, dia tengok, dia panggil di kampung Tohoi lah. Lepas tu masuk hospital Gua Musang, saya tengok muka dia. Saya tengok, saya cek, betul anak saya Sasa tu.
Our Star TV team was among the first to arrive after Sasa Sobri's remains were found. They were closely following the story and suddenly found themselves being a part of the rescue mission. Executive producer Azam, assistant news producer Charanjeet and videographer Juliana recount their experience.
To Post Tohoi, it's an off-road condition. It's an active logging road. When we got in, the road was quite bad actually. As we arrived at Tohoi, we were already at the operations center. And of course, in every operations center, there's always radio communication. My car came equipped with radio communication. So automatically, I could dial in to that same frequency. The next day, we were supposed to see the site of the recovery of the first body. And as we were about to go to the second site, Luna was already taking picture of the radio with the cutaway shot. And we heard that very distinct sound.
Satu berita, jumpa 2 masih hidup, 1 mayat. 2 masih hidup, 1 mayat.
My first reaction is where?
Apa? 2 mangsa masih hidup. Wait, I'm listening. Dan 1 mangsa dah meninggal.
You know, I was just shooting randomly a few shots, and suddenly when I was shooting at the radio, then suddenly it said, "We found 2 kids alive, 1 dead." So all 3 of us was really shocked. I said, is this true? Could this be true? I think there was a lot of things playing on our mind at that time. Where are the kids? Are they being brought to the rescue camp and so on? And for me as a videographer at that moment, it was quite tense because I'm like, oh my, these are the shots that you need to get, the emotions that you need to get, and so on.
Even when that news came on the air over the radio, even the SAR team were in disbelief actually, right? Because to them, that period of 47 days with survival, it's basically slim and none.
Everybody was surprised. All of us kept looking at the girls and taking pictures, and it was a total disbelief at that moment. It's like a miracle came true. Situation was very emotional at that point of time. It was very emotional.
Mira lah untuk saya risau anak saya. Risau anak.
Miksudiar and Noreen survived. While their families celebrate their return, others mourned the loss of their child.
So the officer in charge had asked, can the media help to carry one of the girls? Mr. Azam says, yes, we can carry her.
What they had was just basically open top with no proper sitting arrangement. It's not meant to transport the survivors. We were just lucky because our vehicle was much more comfortable and better prepared in that sense. So the field officer, Inspector Haris, saw me and he knew I drove in with my car. So the first thing that came to my mind is I did not want to wait. And every minute you wait, it becomes more precarious for her.
Kita transfer sampai ke Kuala. Ya sayang, ya betul. Okey.
We were trying to pacify her at the same time. Charan was giving the motherly care, overwhelmed also by her own emotions because she was like crying that she was hungry. I mean, she's not had a proper meal for 47 days.
Nak makan ayam?
Nak makan ayam kan?
Sampai kat hospital.
Ayam, goreng, nasi goreng, dengan telur, goreng.
Okay, the first things first, it was a miracle already hearing the news that they survived. It was quite tense for me because I know this is the shot. You've got to get it right because viewers want to feel what's the condition there. I'm glad the part where the girl said, I want fried chicken. And then when she laughed and I got that shot, I think that's a shot that I think has touched thousands of Malaysians.
Did she say anything else after that?
No, she just held on my hand. That's it, there was no words. I just asked her, what's your name? She kept saying, Ima. I said, do you know who the girl was with you? She said, she just shook her head. So she just held on to my hand until we reached Kuala BETIS school, and then she was transported to the ambulance.
We followed from Kuala BETIS to Gua Musang Hospital. That's roughly about 28 kilometers away. And when we got there, there was already a huge crowd waiting for the hospital.
Go green, green.
Oh my God! Anak saya satu lagi Haikal.
While all the photographers were in front focusing on the arrival of the two survivors, Ika AYEL'S remains arrived at the hospital and was transferred at the back to the mortuary. On October 10th, the search and rescue team pulled the body of JUVINA David from the river. Haikal Yaakob still remains missing. There were many theories that surfaced. Some said the children were kidnapped or trafficked. Others said that the jungle spirits had hidden them. Parents blamed the authorities for not acting fast enough, but the police said that they were hiding the whole time.
Memang kita sedar bahawa report tu dibuat lewat sedikit oleh pihak sekolah kerana mereka sendiri mengusahakan search. Kerana ini bukan pertama kali berlaku anak-anak lari meninggalkan asrama tu. Pernah berlaku sebelum ini apabila mereka lari meninggalkan asrama, mereka balik ke rumah masing-masing. Isunya ataupun masalahnya di sini adalah budak-budak ini sendiri dia menyorok, dia tidak mahu dijumpai. Jadi itu menyukarkan pihak search party.
Many were confused on exactly what happened, but police later clarified that the 7 were part of a group of 25 students caught swimming in the river. 23 out of them feared being punished and decided to leave for their villages. When the school realized that the students were no longer there, they sent out a search team and brought back 16 of the students. 7 remained in the jungle. This was when they lodged an official police report on the matter. We now bring you some of the latest updates from the case.
Bila keluarga datang jumpa, memang mereka rasa gembira lah tengok ramai-ramai orang. Norin pun boleh ketawa, Mesuder pun boleh ketawa tengok keluarga dia ada adik-adik datang kan. Nak cakap tu tidaklah, mereka masih macam trauma lagi lah dengan keadaan tu. So dia orang tak dapat nak bersuara lah, dia duduk macam tu. Kami pun tak tanya apa-apa, tengok keadaan dia belum lagi sepenuhnya sembuh lah. Ya, misi pencarian masih diteruskan dan kami daripada pihak jaringan kampung orang asal Kelantan dan keseluruhannya masyarakat orang asli Temia berdoa supaya misi pencarian akan berjaya lah.
There's still many unanswered questions to this case. How did the two girls survive in the jungle for more than 40 days? Why were they hiding? Why were they so scared? Only the two of them will be able to answer these questions, and until they are ready to talk, we will never fully understand what the group went through. DESIREE, GASPER, Crime Watch Raw.